Hi friends, welcome back to JSP Creations. This is Prasad here. So I thought today I'll do a quick comparison video between a standard flash with a rectangular head and compare that to the new purchase which I made, the Godox AD100, which is a round head flash. I've seen a lot of videos on the YouTube that the Godox V1 and the AD100, which is a rounded flash, actually gives a better quality light output compared to a standard head. So I thought I will do a comparison and then see for myself what kind of difference that this make and to what extent is this different useful. So that's one comparison which we'll try and do. And I also have the Godox AKR1 accessory kit for the round head flash. So I thought I'll use this accessory and then see how does this help shape the light and is that really making a difference. So I'll try and bounce the light onto a plain wall to try and see the difference between the light spread, how it is diffused and the intensity of the light. We will do the comparison between these two flashes and with the adapter, and I will come out to see the results. So let's start by explaining to you the setup. So I've placed the flash on a tripod 4 feet away from the wall. Now to start with, I used the rectangular flash on various zoom ranges. So I'll now show you the output at 24 millimeters, 28 millimeters, 105 millimeters, which is the max zoom range of this flash. Now followed by the round head flash at its wide, which is 28 millimeters, and then the full zoom, which is 70 millimeters. Now this would have given you an idea as to how the light spread is between the various zoom range and between the rectangular flash and the round head flash. What I want to do now is to show you the zoom range comparison side by side and compare the light spread between these two in a single frame. So if we compare these both pictures, this is at 28 millimeter zoom. That's the widest on the AD100 Pro. If you see the rectangular head, there is a big hot spot on the center, and then there's a sudden fall off into shadows. Right? Whereas if you see the round head, even though the highlight and the hot spot is on the center, but the fall off to shadow is very gradual. So when you look at this on a portrait, I'm sure the shadows which is going to be there will be much more natural and you have softer shadows compared to the rectangular head here. Now on the second picture, both the flashes have been zoomed to 80 millimeter. Again, that's the max for the AD100 Pro. Yes, the shift off to highlight to shadow is sudden in both the flashes. But if you see the round flash, it's evenly spread out again. But on the rectangular head, you can clearly see the shape of rectangle on the light. Right? So I would think when you're using this as a hair light, the backlight, then the shape of the round shape definitely comes in handy compared to this rectangular shaped zoom. Now for the third image, I have used the diffuser plate on the round head as well as the diffuser attachment which comes in your rectangular head flash. Now this is an interesting observation. Now this is where I am not seeing much of a difference between the two flashes. Now on the left hand side, the round head is much more brighter. Again, this is at the same brightness settings, but the AD100 being 100 watts and the rectangular flash being a 70 watts, you see it much more bright on the left side. But if you see the distribution of light from highlight to shadow, for me, both of it looked almost the same. So I think without any additional attachment, just by having the diffuser plate on a rectangular head, the spread out of light is much more even and looks much cleaner. Now, if you need to diffuse the light further, then you can use additional attachments. Now, for the rectangular head, this is the light spear. Again, this is a generic model which I've used. But just look at the spread of light and the softness of the light just by using a spear on top of the flash. Now, similarly for the AD100 Pro, we have the AKR1 attachment. So this photo, what you're seeing here is using the light spear. I've also tried to add and see how the light spread changes with the light dome separately. The third picture now is adding both together, the plate as well as the dome diffuser. So friends, hope this video was useful to you and you could get some insight into the difference between a standard flash and a round head flash, and it could help your buying decision. If you found this video useful, give it a like and also try and subscribe for more videos coming your way. This is Prasad here for GASP Creations. Thanks for watching.